Everybody loves Palak Paneer. So we're going to make a healthy version of Palak Paneer today using tofu instead of paneer. And in order to make the tofu very tasty, we're going to marinate it with a mixture of ginger and cashews and lime juice and a bit of garam masala. We're going to blend all this together. I have this tofu which has been pressed, and pressing squeezes out all the water, so now it makes space for this marinade. And I'm going to put this marinade here and leave the tofu in it for about an hour. And we are going to turn over the tofu every now and then so that it gets marinated on all sides. So now we have our tofu nicely marinated, and I'm going to put it into the oven so that it can become firm. Usually when we make Palak Paneer, we fry the tofu a little bit or fry the paneer a little bit, but we don't want to use any oil, so we're just going to stick it in the oven to let it firm up in there. There we go. And now we're going to prepare our palak. So I have the spinach which has been steamed and it's still steaming, and I'm going to put it behind so that I can use the front stove to fry the onions. We're going to take a little bit of cumin seeds and put them onto this hot pan and let them roast. And as soon as they're roasted, we're going to put in onions which have a little bit of salt over them so that they're losing their water. So we put in these onions and let them fry. I'm going to add a little bit of ginger to these onions as well. To make a real good Palak Paneer takes a while. These onions have to fry, and then we got to cool them a little bit and put them all in the blender along with the spinach. So I just finished putting the onions from this pan into the blender, and now I'm going to put the spinach as well. And now I'm going to fry the tomatoes and spices. And when you fry just the spices, you need to have the pan not too hot. This has been heating for a while, so I'm going to put it on really low. And I'm going to put in some coriander powder and some cumin powder and some red chili powder and some turmeric. And just let these spices roast a bit. till you can smell the aroma from them. And as soon as that's ready, I'm going to add in the tomatoes. And let them cook in. We can put this on a higher flame now. And just make sure that they really break down. So while we wait for them to break down, we can see if our tofu is ready. Oh yes, it is. So here's our marinated tofu. And as soon as these tomatoes are ready, we're going to add in the spinach, add in the tofu, and then a little bit of soy yogurt. Soy yogurt helps to give the palak paneer a really creamy texture. And the spinach has its own salt, so we hardly need any salt for this recipe. Now these tomatoes are beginning to break down, but we want them to become really almost a sauce for the palak paneer. Let's have a look at our palak or spinach. Here's the spinach, nicely pureed, and we can add this pureed spinach into these tomatoes. And let it absorb the flavors in the spices with the tomatoes. There we go. And now we're going to add this soy yogurt in, just to make it a little creamier. Doesn't this look good? Okay. We're almost done. We just need to add the paneer, our marinated tofu. There we are. And let this cook in with the palak. And there's our palak paneer ready to serve.